So a very good morning to all of you. Today there is a lecture number 4 of your subject circuit analysis, and in my previous lectures we were discussed about the network topology, that branch of the electrical engineering in which a circuit or a network is converted into the graph. And you see, when a circuit is converted into the graph, there are two types of graphs available. One is called as the ordinary and the oriented graph. After that, from the oriented graph, you are obtained the complete incident matrix, and this complete incident matrix is basically a matrix which provides the detailed information related to the oriented matrix or the oriented graph. And after that, you are obtained reduced incident matrix, and this reduced incident matrix will be obtained from complete incident matrix. So one of the most important property of the complete incident matrix is that thing when we add any of the column of the CIM, the resultant is equal to 0. And that property does not hold good in case of reduced incident matrix. We have a proper flow chart of the network topology, and you see in that flow chart we will start with the circuit, then you have ordinary graph, then you have oriented graph, then you have the CIM, and after that we have the RIM. Now today there is a continuation of the again network topology, and there is one more term that is introduced in this network topology, is basically known as a tree. Now the question is, what is a tree, and how a tree can be formulated from the network. अभी तक आप लोगों ने ये देखा है कि नेटवर्क से हम लोग अपना ग्राफ कैसे बना सकते हैं, और ग्राफ में अगर मैं डायरेक्शन डाल देता हूं तो वो ओरिएंटेड ग्राफ कैसे बन सकता है, और वहां से हमारा कंप्लीट इंसिडेंट मैट्रिक्स और उसके बाद रिड्यूस इंसिडेंट मैट्रिक्स कैसे बन सकता है. Now in this lecture we will discuss that is what do you mean by a tree, and how this tree can be formulated from the circuit. So a tree is basically a subgraph of the oriented graph, and it is obtained from the oriented graph. That means a tree is basically the sub part or the subgraph of a oriented graph. Oriented graph is a graph in which the direction of the current is given. So you can say that if you take a sub part, a small part of an oriented graph, the graph so obtained is called as the tree. Now, when you have to draw the tree, there are certain properties of the tree that you must understand and that you must keep it down while drawing a tree. And these are certain points that you must remember while drawing a tree. The number one point is that thing, in case of a tree, all the nodes must be present. That means the question is, जब भी आप अपना ट्री बनाएंगे, in a tree all the nodes, जितने भी nodes आपके हैं वो सारे के सारे present होने चाहिए. Nodes का मतलब जितने भी आपके nodes ordinary graph में थे, जितने भी आपके nodes oriented graph में थे, जितने आपके nodes CIM में थे, CIM में थे, वो सारे के सारे nodes उसमें present होने चाहिए. And second most important point that these nodes are connected. इस तरीके से जुड़ने चाहिए कि there is no closed loop is formed. Means these nodes are connected directly or indirectly in such a way that there is no closed loop formed. Third point, in a tree, number of branches is given by the formula n-1, where n is called as number of nodes. That means अगर आप अपने oriented graph का एक सब ग्राफ बनाते हैं, और जब आपका सब ग्राफ बनेगा, वो सब ग्राफ is known as a tree, and this particular tree, the number of branches is equals to n-1, where n is called as the number of nodes. Now the fourth point, the branches which are present in a tree are known as twigs, and the branches which are absent in a tree are called as cords. For a particular oriented graph, there are number of trees formulated, and the number of trees can be calculated with the help of formula, that is determinant of A into AT, where determinant D is equal to determinant, A is the reduced incident matrix, and AT is called as the transpose of reduced incident matrix. Transpose आप लोगों ने मैथ्स में पढ़ा होगा. Transpose of matrix means changing the rows into columns and the columns into rows. So by adopting these 4 to 5 steps, you are formulating a circuit into a tree. So again I can repeat the number of points that you kept in mind while drawing a tree. that in a tree all the nodes must be present. These nodes are directly or indirectly connected in such a way that there is no closed loop formed. In a tree, number of branches will be given by n minus 1, where n is called as the number of nodes. The branches which are present in a tree is called as twigs, and the branches which are absent in a tree are called as cords. A particular oriented graph has n number of trees, and this n number of trees can be calculated with the help of determinant of A into A transpose, where A is called as the reduced incident matrix. Now let us see how a tree can be made. For example, we have this circuit. Clear? Now this is a basically an oriented graph. Is the oriented graph is visible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
you
Yes,
see
sir.
you see there is one oriented graph is there. In that oriented graph, you have A, B, C, D are the nodes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are called as the branches. That means you have to convert this oriented graph into a tree. आपको इस oriented graph का ट्री बनाना है. तो ट्री बनाने के लिए जो मैंने ऊपर आपके पॉइंट्स लिखे हैं वो सारे के सारे पॉइंट्स क्या हैं, इनमें कोलैबोरेट होने चाहिए, इनमें फॉर्मुलेट होने चाहिए, और देखते हैं कि वो ट्रीज कैसे बनते हैं. सी, from this we have to make the tree and see how many trees are formed and how many trees are formulated. Now see beta, this is the figure number 1. मुझे बताइए क्या ये figure number 1 और figure number 2 ट्री है? ट्री की पहली चीज क्या थी? ट्री की पहली चीज थी all the nodes must be present. Now you can see on 1 and 2 all the nodes are present, that is A, B, C, D present. Now again in second diagram A, B, C, D are present. Second thing that I told you, all the nodes must be joined in such a way there is no closed loop formed. You can see on a picture number 1 and picture number 2, there are certain dark lines and there are certain dotted lines. Dark lines are twigs और dotted line are called as cords. जो dark line है उनको मैंने इस तरीके से जोड़ा है कि क्या कोई क्लोज पाथ बन रहा है? बताइए बच्चे, दोनों डायग्राम्स को देख के बताइए. सिर्फ डार्क लाइंस को देखिए. डार्क लाइंस के अकॉर्डिंगली क्या सारे के सारे नोड कनेक्टेड हैं या नहीं है? यस स्टूडेंट्स, आई एम वेटिंग फॉर योर रिस्पॉन्स. डार्क लाइन के अकॉर्डिंगली सारे के सारे नोड्स कनेक्टेड हैं या नहीं है?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
जब वो सारे के सारे नोड्स कनेक्टेड हैं, जब वो सारे के सारे नोड्स कनेक्टेड हैं, तो क्या डार्क लाइन के अकॉर्डिंगली क्लोज लूप बन रहा है आपका?
Yes, sir.
इसका मतलब पहला ट्री आपका है दैट इज जिसमें 2, 3, 4 आर कॉल्ड एज ट्विग्स एंड 1, 5, 6 आर कॉल्ड एज कॉर्ड्स. सिमिलरली यू कैन सी ऑन सेकंड डायग्राम, यहां पर आपकी ट्विग्स बदल गई. ट्विग्स क्या होती हैं? जो डार्क लाइन है जो आपके ट्री में आ रही हैं, इसमें आपकी ट्विग्स बदल गई. 3, 5, 6 हो गया, और कॉर्ड्स दैट इज डॉटेड लाइन क्या हो गया? 1, 2, 4. अगेन यू कैन सी, मैं एक और टाइप का ट्री बना सकता हूं यहां पर. देखिए, now figure number 3 and figure number 4, check it. In figure number 3, dark lines are 1, 3, 5, whereas dotted lines are 2, 4 and 6. So twigs are 1, 3, 5 and cords are 2, 4, 6. And in figure number 4, your dark lines are 3, 4, 6. That means twigs are 3, 4, 6 and the cords, that is the dotted lines, are 1, 2, 5.
1, 2, 5.
That means आपने जब भी ट्री बनाना है, ट्री बनाने के लिए सारी की सारे नोड्स आपके जुड़ने चाहिए इस तरीके से कि देयर इज नो क्लोज पाथ. और जो जो ब्रांचेस की वजह से आपका डार्क लाइन की वजह से जो ब्रांचेस की वजह से आपके नोड्स जुड़ रहे हैं उसको मैं ट्री बोलूंगा. और जिन ब्रांचेस में बच गई उनको मैंने डॉटेड लाइन मार्क कर दिया, उनको मैं कॉर्ड्स बोलूंगा. सो दैट मीन्स in every tree there is twig, in every tree there is cord. Twig means branches present in a tree and cord means branches absent in a tree. And you see as the formula, in all the trees number of branches is equals to n minus 1. That means n is number of nodes. Now you can see on all the 4 diagrams, I can shorten something. You see all the 4 diagrams, there are 1 2 3 4 nodes, there are 1 2 3 4 nodes, 1 2 3 4 nodes, 1 2 3 4 nodes, और हर एक ट्री में ब्रांचेस कितनी आनी चाहिए, 4 - 1 3। तो यहाँ देखिए ब्रांचेस कितनी आ रही है, 2 3 4 3 ब्रांचेस आ रही हैं, यहाँ आपकी 3 5 6 3 ब्रांचेस आ रही हैं, यहाँ आपकी 1 3 5 3 ब्रांचेस आ रही हैं, और यहाँ आपकी 3 4 6 3 ब्रांचेस आ रही हैं। सो एक पर्टिकुलर ट्री में n-1 नंबर ऑफ ब्रांचेस आपकी आनी चाहिए। अब मुझे बताइए किसी को कोई डाउट? ये तो मैंने सिर्फ एक एग्जांपल लेके 4 ट्रीज बनाए हैं, इसके n नंबर ऑफ ट्रीज बन सकते हैं, और वो कितने बन सकते हैं वो आपको मिलेगा बाय द फॉर्मूला डिटर्मिनेंट ऑफ a इंटू a ट्रांसपोज। मतलब आपने जो ओरिएंटेड ग्राफ बनाया हुआ है ये वाला, इसका आप CIM निकालिए, इसका आप RIM निकालिए, RIM का ट्रांसपोज कर दीजिए, दोनों की मल्टीप्लीकेशन करके डिटर्मिनेंट की वैल्यू कैलकुलेट करिए, जितनी वैल्यू आएगी उतने नंबर ऑफ आपके ट्रीज बन पाएंगे। सो अप टिल स्टेज एनीबॉडी हैविंग एनी डाउट कि ट्रीज क्या होता है, कैसे बनता है, यू कैन टेल मी, और शैल आई कंटिन्यू?
Continue, sir.
क्लियर है?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we have another, after the formulation of the tree, you are proceed towards tie set and cut set matrix. Now see, for the examination point of view, if I say this is the last topic of your network topology, ये आपका network topology का last topic है जिसमें आपको cut set and tie set matrix बनाने होते हैं। और मैं आपको एक चीज बता दूं, from the university point of view, for the examination point of view, यही क्वेश्चन आपको पेपर में आता है। सो दैट मीन्स जब आपको पेपर में क्वेश्चन आएगा कि कैलकुलेट और फॉर्मुलेट फंडामेंटल टाई सेट मैट्रिक्स, फंडामेंटल कट सेट मैट्रिक्स, तो आपको क्या करना है, जितना आपने पीछे किया है ये सारे का सारा रिपीट करना पड़ेगा। दैट मीन्स अगेन वंस अगेन आई एम फोकस टूवर्ड्स आपके साथ एक अगेन फ्लो चार्ट। नाउ यू कैन सी द फ्लो चार्ट, you have a circuit or a network. This circuit or a network is converted into ordinary graph. Ordinary graph will be converted into the oriented graph. Oriented graph will be converted into complete incident matrix. After the complete incident matrix, you have reduced incident matrix. But from oriented graph, there is a parallel tree branch exists, and this is called as the tree. Now this tree can further divide it into two main categories. That is called as fundamental tie set matrix and fundamental cut set matrix. So you see, you have fundamental tie set circuit, fundamental cut set circuit. After obtaining the fundamental tie set and fundamental cut set circuit, you are getting a fundamental tie set matrix and fundamental cut set matrix. And when you combine these two, you are getting an equilibrium equation, that is a KVL and the KCL equation. So कहने का मतलब ये आया कि आपको पेपर में जो क्वेश्चन आता है, यूनिवर्सिटी एग्जाम में जो क्वेश्चन आता है, वहां पर वो पूछते हैं आपसे कि आपके पास एक सर्किट गिवन होगा, he or she says obtain the fundamental tie set circuit or obtain the fundamental cut set circuit for the network or for the circuit or for the ordinary graph shown below and formulate its equilibrium equation. तो आपके पास अगर मान लेते हैं, आपके पास अगर ये वाला उन्होंने एक सर्किट दिया है, लेट इट बी, अगर आपको उन्होंने ये वाला एक ओरिएंटेड ग्राफ दिया है, सो आपको पेपर में वो बोलेंगे कि यू हैव टू कैलकुलेट इट्स फंडामेंटल टाई सेट मैट्रिक्स और इट्स फंडामेंटल कट सेट मैट्रिक्स. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल you have an oriented graph, you convert this oriented graph into CIM. After CIM, RIM. After RIM, you can formulate a tree. एक tree लेंगे, उस tree में आपकी जो branches हैं वो n-1 रहेंगी. Certain twigs are to be present, certain cords are to be present. Now when the twigs are to be present, then you are formulated accordingly the fundamental tie set and fundamental cut set. Clear? So up till that stage, anybody having any doubt, he or she can ask me. Yeah, anybody having any doubt?
No, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is all about on today's lecture, in which you are discussed about what do you mean by a tree, how the tree can be formulated, what are the various properties of the tree. In a tree, how many branches are there to be there, number of trees, how you can calculate the number of trees, and after that, after getting the tree, you have get an idea what is about the fundamental tie set matrix or a circuit, and fundamental cut set matrix or a circuit. So this is all about on today's lecture. But tomorrow on our next lecture, we will start proceeding towards fundamental tie set circuit, followed by fundamental tie set matrix, and followed by its equilibrium equations. Clear? I hope you can understand this lecture. I can share you the study material as well as the video on your WhatsApp group. Please go through the study material as well as watch the video. It will be great beneficial for you. So if anybody having any doubt after watching the video or go through this material, you can ask me at any time. So thank you so much for today's lecture.